CTV News, Vancouver Island Report.
Good evening. A Parksville extended care facility is under fire tonight. It is accused of mistreating its staff and cutting back on the care for the seniors it serves. The charge comes from the Hospital Employees Union, which says one of its members was suspended without pay from her job at Stanford Place after she publicly criticized the way people are cared for at the facility. The union has since filed a grievance, and tonight more people are coming forward to back her up. They say that seniors are suffering while administrators worry more about the care home's bottom line. CTV's Chandler Grieve reports.
The Hospital Employees Union is taking on a Parksville extended care facility, demanding that Stanford Place reinstate a staff member who was suspended after criticizing care levels.
I was really proud of Tina. She spoke from the heart.
That speech from the heart was delivered to a crowd of people gathered for a meeting on the state of seniors care. It earned Tina Irvine 10 days off work without pay.
She spoke with respect, but she described what is.
What she described was a declining staff to patient ratio. In the beginning, Stanford Place had one staff member for every 9 residents. Now, one staff member will care for as many as 16 people at a time. For all that extra work, the staff are being paid 25% less.
She did not badmouth Stanford, you know, in an insulting way. She was very right in everything she said.
Carol Beekman has lived at Stanford Place for the last 2 years. She worries that Tina and her co-workers are being worked to exhaustion and struggling to make ends meet at home. The speech that got Tina into so much trouble with her employer offered a window into that struggle. This 25% loss in pay is our groceries, gas, entertainment, our children's dances, hockey equipment, and all the extras that we work so hard to achieve. Many of us are left with large student loans from the schooling that promised us a bright future in healthcare. The company that owns Stanford Place disputes the picture the HEU is painting. The Almond Group believes that the speech and the subsequent media campaign by the HEU are the direct result of the recent reduction in employee wages and have nothing to do with the level of care being provided at Stanford. But people living inside Stanford say the simplest things are now being overlooked.
Supplies have declined too. Do you know how hard it is to get a box of tissues to blow your nose?
Now, Tina's been advised by the hospital union not to appear on camera until this grievance has been resolved. The union officially dropped off its grievance papers here at Stanford Place. They hope it ultimately leads to Tina being reinstated, but also shed some light on this facility that they say is rapidly declining. For those who know Tina and count on her every day, the plea is simple.
Please come back. Don't give up on us yet.
The union hasn't given up on Tina, saying they will continue to pressure Stanford Place until she is reinstated. Chandler Grieve, CTV News, Parksville.